Stormy is they got a friend over and stuff like that. So and
Yeah.
then Skimmy
So I'm
is
like, I see him on Discord. It's like currently playing Fallout 4.
yeah, it's not. He's not. He's downloading Fallout 4. So it
Yeah,
shows
yeah,
up
yeah.
because
So
I
yeah,
was like,
PS5 is just like, oh,
yeah,
Fallout 4.
yeah, because I was messaging him last night. I was like, because he was playing Destiny. I was like, oh, you motherfucker. I'm not playing
Yeah.
Destiny by my fucking self. You get on here and fucking play with me. And I was ringing him. I was like, "Oi, it's only 10:30." He was like, and I was like, "What the fuck's this all about?" And he goes, "Oh, actually, I was just downloading.
Yeah.
I was downloading something, so it just popped up."
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. So let me start streaming.
I'm going to assume my position.
I was the
Did,
sorry.
did you figure out what Sevs was saying we should be using to bring you back or not?
Oh, I figured it out, but I'm just allowed to tell you.
Because you did, or
Yeah.
Well, none of us rewatched it, so good luck.
Yeah. So, I was the weekend. That was the gaming convention thing on the weekend.
I liked it. Like it was like the first of, and it's owned by Oz Comic Con, so they kind of separate the gaming side of it so that like, Oz Comic Con can focus on like TV shows, like movies, to, getting those type of celebrities and stuff like that. But the game developers that were actually at the show were indie developers, so it was small scale on like upcoming titles. And there's one that I guess I saw that I think you would like. Like I've joined their Discord. It's called Warmonium, which it's like a tile based game. So like it's like maybe I think they can have different like shaped tiles, but you can create platforms and like environments and just arenas and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
And then you can put on like two different teams that are just like going to like 2v2s or whatever it was, and everyone gets control of certain units. And I just said I was like, I like the idea of that because you can make a space that's virtual that you can show people. So yeah, like it's like literally just tiles and something like that, but you can just click and drag and then raise platforms and stuff like that, and then it automatically measures the distance so that like you're rolling dice and it's like says your character can move 18 feet, including vertical. It'll measure it all for you.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, like I saw that one. I was like, that was like the biggest one I liked, and I got a free D20 because I joined the Discord.
Nice, because I've seen one where it's the tile thing where it's the hexagonal tiles and you can build literal all cities and you can just build all these cities out and then you can go, all right, this is this, and you can change them around and stuff, and then you can just take it off and just put them into a thing and this is the city now. So I like all them types.
So I think this is like a more slimmed down version of that. I think this is mainly just to build like an arena type thing.
That's cool as well.
So like it's not as big. So they understand that you could use that to make cities and all that stuff. But they said for them, they want to just focus on making arenas because they want people to focus on like one place at a time. So yeah,
That's cool. I've got another one as well that I got off TikTok, and it's create your own small village.
Yep.
And you just type it in, you go blah blah blah, what you want, and it goes dunk, and then it gives you the village, it gives you what shops are in the village, who runs the shops, and descriptions of the internals of the shops, and then it gives you what's in the shops. So if you want a magic shop, it will give you a list of what's in the magic shop. It is phenomenal. Cool. It is such a good thing. But that's what I use. I use that in certain things that I work on. It's fucking cool. Very, very cool. All right. We are live.
I'll get it afterwards as well. But like, I want to send you a copy too. But it was like a book. It's a fully self-contained book, and there's an Australian creator. She made it herself, and it's just like a D&D type of spin-off where like you have to go out into the wasteland. It's like a gothic inspired like world and stuff like that, but you got to keep leveling your character up, but you're risking every single time you're out there. And if your character dies, you have to hand that sheet over to the DM, and the DM can use that as a playable character, like against the players.
Well, that's what I like with PAX. PAX was great because I played this game, and there's all the indie developers in PAX, and I sat down and played this game. But she looked at me strange, like she was. It was the same thing. You had to go out, and it was darkness, and the only way you could survive was with these lights type thing. And it was darkness, and then but if you stayed in the darkness, you'd mutate, and then you can get as you get to a certain level, you could pick like attributes. And I was like, I want a tail, And she's like, okay, you want a tail? Cool. And she's like, and I was fighting, and she's like, how are you going to kill this person? I was like, well, I'm going to get my tail, and I'm going to choke them on my tail. And she was like, excuse me? And I was like, I'm going to choke them with my tail. And she goes, okay, you choke them with your tail. You've gone over this attribute. What do you want? I was like, I want 2 tails. So I was like, and she was like, what the fuck is going on?
You start spinning around like tail.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I want to be able to spin it around like this, but it was a monkey tail. It was a prehensile tail. So I was just like, the tails were moving me around, and I was just like this, like, hey. But it's very cool. It's very cool. But what I want to do as well is, Pancake come up with a great idea. Is what I want to try and do is, do some one shots of certain games. Like, have this game, great, but then try a one shot. So come in, we'll get a new system. I'll throw it out to you like prior, and then we can just do a one system. Try the one system, cool, and I'll write a little review of it and stuff like that, and then chuck it out onto the podcast, and then go back into the normal D&D. So maybe have 3 games. If we can get 3 games of this game in a month, fantastic. And then get a one shot in there as well, somewhere along the line. Perfect. So, what happened last week? Taurus died. That's it. Let's move on. Right.
I died.
Everybody died. Everybody died. So the group found themselves in the Underdark, and they were talking to a bunch of mushrooms that spat spores in their mouths, and they could then understand them telepathically. They heard screams and shouts and roars and all that sort of stuff, and they saw a young purple dragon come around the corner, completely attacked with these Norits or whatever they fucking call spider-looking monsters. They fought a good fight. Diego went down, Githrak went down, Taurus went down, Castras almost went down, but Stormy missed every shot
So many times.
so many times. He
Everyone
was
missed
so
on him.
upset. He was so upset. Because I mentioned, I messaged him. He goes, hey man, are you okay? He goes, man, I can't roll properly and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, no, you did really well. Because if you did hit Castras, he'd be fucking dead. Like, he's so dead. I was like, you did well. And then after the fight, you went back to her, her cave, and then she actually was very, they, I should say, as they had multiple personalities, they were very pleased because you did something well. Because what you don't know, or what you didn't know, is she only had 20 hit points left in her form. She was on the verge of death, and so there was a good chance. Like, in other parties, they would have gone, "How hurt is she?" and they would have killed her, and they would have took everything in her hoard. So you did the good thing. She woke up the next morning, and then
We have a friend.
you got a friend, and she gave you all this magic items. You got a +1.
Probably should have killed it before it rested. Oh well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. In theory, if you could have attacked her, killed her, and then you could have took the 50,000 gold that was in her hoard, and all the rest of the magic items that were in her hoard, which would have been fucking cool. But you didn't do it. It's awesome. So you got the alchemy jug. You got the ring of protection. She also give you a bag of holding. A Taurus. They chopped a Taurus's leg off, and they fed her the leg of a Taurus.
Aw.
Come on, you did.
Nah. No way.
No,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you
No
did.
fucking way, man.
I was up for it, but
You
Like,
were.
it's gone. I don't know where it's gone, but it's gone.
Cassandra. So it was Cassandra. It was Colin. It was Keith, which is the 3.
Keith.
Keith.
tablet.
Keith.
All right, cool. And then you headed back, and she walked you back to the entrance. She then devoured the mushrooms that you had talked to originally. She chopped them down, and she was going to eat it with with something that she got hold of. I can't remember. And then that's where you are, guys. You are sat there. You are looking at this purple dragon just walk off back into the Underdark, and you are sitting there, slightly beaten still, but much richer in what you have on your persons. Drink.
So did we get a rest? Drink?
Yeah,
Yep.
we had a long
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, you had a long rest.
Okay, so I can put myself back up to normal.
Yep. So a Taurus is in the bag of holding,
I love that.
just chilling, just chilling in the bag of holding. So, as I said, you at the entrance of the Underdark, you walk out and you back into the phase spiders area. You could go left, which goes down into the spiders, or you can go right, and that was the pathway that Alpha and Danny went prior.
I think we should I think we should get out of this place. We've fought a good fight, and I think we should just regroup and see what our next plan of action is.
Guys, I did a thing. I don't know what happened, but Taurus doesn't really smell anymore. So that's exciting.
Yes.
I was just taking care of him last night and
Is
he
that
doesn't
his-
smell anymore.
Because he had his leg bit off by the dragon.
Rotting leg just gone. Then no more smell.
Eat his fingers.
So, what are we going to do with the bag full of this guy? Like, we bringing him with us, or
If there's some way we get him back, I reckon is every pair of hands is a help.
I think we need to go back at least to the church. Maybe somebody can tell me what to do. I know that I don't have the power. This is beyond me.
what's the fastest way back there? Is it through the Underdark or back from where we came from? Because we've traveled a fair way to get here.
Are we still with Cassandra and Keith and Colin?
No, they've walked off.
They've gone away.
So you're back in the phase spider area.
Gone
Like I-
back? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We did get told that we were probably somewhere under the city now, right?
they did kind of
Or,
like just normal directions, normal thinking is where you come in and kind of headed.
Yeah.
You possibly you can do a nature roll if you want to see if you
Can I have a nature roll with advantage? Because Underdark.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are we all doing nature rolls?
You want to do nature rolls? Taurus, oh no, you did.
Oh, that sucks.
I got a 3. That's below 10
I
for
got
drinking,
two
right?
sixes.
I got a 3.
So who scored under 10?
No, hang
Right.
on.
Twice.
Wait.
Drink.
Giogu is going to roll.
Right. Cool as Rasta, you better have a drink in there, buddy.
I got 17 and yeah, go on.
Perfect. Awesome. Cool. So which way you going? You can either go straight where Alpha and Danny went, or you can go back through all the spiders.
A new adventure, or we'll go back for an old one.
Killed all the spiders though, right?
No. You befriended one, and then
Forward ho.
he basically he convinced all the other spiders not to kill you.
Oh, forward ho then.
And it's been
Yeah.
more than a day.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be friendly anymore if we
Not
found
friendly
it again.
anymore. Yeah.
So you walk up.
The only person that can cast it is in my bag.
Yeah. So you walk up this entrance, and it's just a nondescript entrance basically. But as you travel further and further up this entrance, it becomes from just carved stone, so like normal like cave stone, to like carved stone, and then it became carpeted, and then you hit a door, like a wall, and on the side there's a little latch, and then the latch opens, and you're in the cellar of something.
Sweet. I'm gonna look around and touch everything.
Yeah, same. Gonna have a look around.
Yeah.
Do I know where I am?
So so give me a perception roll.
It's not +7 because that's timber. What's Giogu? Perception +4. 17.
17. So it looks like you're in the cellar of an
16,
inn.
sorry.
You look like the cellar of an inn because there's casks
Okay.
of wine, there's casks of beers and stuff like that, and you can hear the steady thump of people walking around above you.
Is there like a flagon? When you say there's casks, like there's obviously the big barrels, but is there like anything smaller that's like portable?
Oh yeah, that's like a small one. Yeah, let's give that a go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent. I'm going to put that in the bag of holding.
yeah. It hits Artoris on the head, giving him brain damage.
I know, right? Yeah.
Okay, and then there's just up on the side, one side, there's a stairway going upstairs.
All right. I'm gonna barge through.
Okay.
I was going to do this stealthily, but all right.
Yeah, I was just
Well, there's a lot of you, so I don't.
I don't like tunnels. I want out, which is the
Yeah,
oxymoron.
okay.
He's a fucking dwarf. All right, cool as. So you
Okay.
So you barge through, guys. You barge through. You just stomp up the stairs. You open the door that leads into like quite a busy kitchen. You just got people like just looking at you. I'm gonna see if he shouts. I'm gonna see if he says anything.
Do I recognize them?
No, why would you recognize them?
Because isn't it my town?
It's a city of 5,000 people. Like, all right,
And
here we go.
I'd help.
Here
You know
we
how-
go.
I live in a town of like 20,000 people. You know how often it is that I see people I know?
Right, then here we go.
Hold
Then.
on.
At least 5.
At least no time. So, give me a D100 roll, please. Diego. Jogo, even.
Geogoo. I reckon that's a 9-0 or a 6-0.
It'll have a dot on the end of it. It'll have a dot underneath it.
There's no dot on this particular one. So, and there's no dot on the other one either.
The numbers will be up the same way as the other ones on the same face, on the same side of the dice.
Yeah, that's right.
They go in a circle.
So it's a 9-0 and a 6 on the other dice.
Yeah, you don't recognize
Only
them.
6.
Yeah, you don't recognize them.
Whatever.
If you had 6 on the other hand, you would have recognized them. Yeah, you can see you can see, where did you guys come? Where did you,
Hola.
On the night shift.
yeah. Like, you can see he's like kind of, his hand is in like a tub of suds and he's washing stuff. He goes, "Oh, are you supposed to be coming from there?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
Or maybe we should leave. We're a bit early for the night shift, right, guys?
Yeah, like it's way past. It's like morning. It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah. We were
Because
on
we- yeah,
Just
overtime.
finished.
Just cleaning.
yeah, it was
What
just,
of it?
it was someone really messed up down there. I'm not sure why, but it took a lot of us to clean everything up.
Okay, all right. Well, as long as you cleaned it up. Yeah, and
Thank you.
he goes, if your workers, do you want some food? There's some spare food there for the workers. If you want some food.
It's amazing. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm famished.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's like a side of beef, a bit of some potatoes, some little bit of like ripped off bread and things, and some carrots on the side.
Uh-huh.
And he just goes back to washing his dishes.
I'd like to grab some bread and chuck it in my bag.
Okay.
That's okay.
And then you're out. And then you just walk straight out the back door and out into a dark alley. The alley is it's still 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's still quite dark, but it's still quite a bustling area. You've just popped up roughly in the leather working part of the town, of the city.
Leatherworking. Is that near where the wash house was?
Yeah. So it's leatherworking wash house docks.
I'll go to the wash house to pick up the washing.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's fucking locked, man.
No, really?
Yeah, 3
Surely
o'clock.
they do like overtime?
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning. They fucking don't.
Okay. Well, let's make a beeline then back to the church, but down the side alleys.
Okay. So you make your way back
Agreed.
to the beeline. There's there's people on the street doing stuff and walking back and forth and all that sort of stuff. And you just, nobody's after you. Nobody's after you at all. Like nobody's like this.
Suspicious.
Nah, nobody's suspicious and stuff like that. But you just make your way back to the church. Is that where you're going?
Amazing.
Yeah. When you get there, not a fucking drama.
Opening the door. Is the door locked? Is
Door's
the door?
locked.
Is there somebody there? Can I
Door's
do
locked.
a special knock or something that lets them know that it's me?
Written dead to the world.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
3 a.m. in the morning, man. Like
I
nobody's.
know. But I've been on an adventure.
Okay, so what are you doing? You are outside your church, 3 o'clock in the morning. You cannot
Trying to get in.
You can't get in the front door.
Didn't you have like a side entrance or something, Diogo?
Oh, we went out the back. Yeah, we can try and go round to, I don't know, what's around the back, like the
It
kitchen
was just like
or
a courtyard that we went
service
into last
area?
time.
You've got a way that you can get into a courtyard.
Okay, let's go do that.
Okay, so you walk around. You jump this little small fence. Where you get in is you go around the corner. You kind of jump over the top of this wall, which is this low wall, and then you're into this little courtyard out the back where all like the little herb garden is and all that sort of like medicine, and all that sort of stuff is there. It's still really, really quiet. All the lights are off inside, and it's very, very dark.
None of the doors are open.
Because we're with you, we're fine if someone finds us here, right?
The church should be okay. It's the outside that I think is the problem.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd look around to see if there's any windows that are like open.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Oh shit. 6.
6. Drink.
Oh,
Okay. No, you cannot see. The lights in the windows are too dark. There's no light in the windows, so you can't really see them open up and all that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks for the tier sub, man. That's amazing. Thank you, Stanita's 96.
thanks to Taurus from the grave.
Yeah,
Thanks for the gifted sub.
that's amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. Love you all, man. So, yeah, so you're in this courtyard. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You are trying to break into the insurance church. Is that what it is?
I just want to
That's a
get into
bad
my
idea.
quarters. I'm
You're
trying to
trying to-
get us into my quarters.
So you're trying to break into the church. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah,
Okay,
sure.
right. How are you trying to break into this church? This fortified church?
Stealthily through something that I'm hoping is going to let me get into my quarters.
So you're trying to what? How are you breaking into this church? How? There's a door there. There's a
Can I
door.
try lockpick the
There
door?
we are. Fucking hey, awesome. Cool as.
Yes. Yeah,
I didn't get it.
Like,
What do you roll?
A 1. Not
Drink.
1.
Drink.
That's
Oh,
a 7.
Drink.
Bruh.
I got a refill. I got a refill, and then I'm gonna try. I've got a thief tip too.
Okay. Cool as. So
Actually,
yeah, in the
let's-
core.
Let me try that again, so I know how much to fill my
Is-
drink up with.
Is lockpicking connected to sleight of hand?
16.
16.
And sleight of hand plus 2, so 18 in total.
18.
Damn, what the hell?
Click
A rogue
open.
can't do this.
I was just about to say that.
just-
and
it
then
just-
even if Giogu had tried, I just got a 17 plus 4. So, you know,
Just gonna like
Have you
got- game up.
Have you got
17 plus
anything?
rogue.
Have you got anything in sleight of hand? Diogo?
Me?
No, Diogo, have you got anything in sleight of
yeah,
hand?
plus 3.
Plus 3. Have you got lockpicking tools?
Alchemist supplies herbalism kit. No, I was just saying the
Oh.
rogue needs to step his game up.
Well, what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, if you haven't got
Yeah.
lockpicking tools, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Just because I only
Oh.
just remembered it, I'm just going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Right. Okay.
10.
10. Drink.
No, it's under 10, right? God damn it.
All right. I have to have a top up as well in a second. All right. So The door opens. The door opens, and it just opens with a. Doesn't even like. It doesn't even. It just opens on smooth hinges, and now you're sitting in the corridor, in the dead of night.
Amazing.
So, where, Giogu, where do we go from here?
And let's stealth in towards my quarters.
Right, give me a stealth roll.
Pop up.
Finally.
Yeah, so
Well,
I've just worked out who it is as well. I've just worked out it's Stan as well.
Yeah. I said
Yeah.
that in the beginning.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
The depths of hell.
Oh.
He's subscribing to us.
Are we all stealth rolling? Or?
Yeah. Well, no, if you don't want to stealth roll, man, you can just walk. You can clomp through the hallway if you want.
I
17
may as
plus
well. I might just
5.
roll a 2.
How about
Two.
a nat
22.
20? with
Nice.
Plus 8.
Just
28,
disappears.
22,
17.
17,
13.
and
Alright.
13. Come on.
So whoever
Group check
rolls.
is good,
So
right?
what we'll do, whoever rolls under a 10, 1 to 10 on the dice rolls has to drink. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because Sev's is like, I can't keep this up.
No,
and
I
you're
can't.
fucking-
No, I can't. But I have to go and get more drink.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm just thinking how many enemies Sevs was rolling for last session.
Yeah, like 7 of them. I'm like,
True.
right. So you stealth through, and you stealth all the way through. And as you get into your quarters, Jago, you can hear whispers.
In my quarters.
No, you can hear, as you get in towards your quarters, you can hear whispers. And your quarters are at the bottom of the stairs in the area, and you know that the stairs lead up to like the bishop, the main cleric of your
And that's where the
order.
noise is coming from.
Yeah.
I will usher everybody into my room.
So
But
all
then-
of you get ushered into a 3 foot
Yeah, I was going to say
by
4 by
4 foot.
Clown car.
Basically, it's just a single bed at one side and a chair. That is it. It is the tiniest room, and all of you just get shuffled in, and you're basically standing there.
Yeah. Githra, can you hear that?
Yeah. What?
They shouldn't
is
be
it?
up at this hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to be awake at this time.
Gypsy, do you trust yourself to roll?
Hey, man, I just rolled a nat 20, man.
Do you
It
think
could go either way.
that you could do that shadow thing that you do and go up and find out what they're talking about?
I could definitely try. Can I walk up to the door and
Because you rolled a nat 20, I'm going to keep saying that you roll it. You just sit there on this nat 20. You walk up this stairs, and the noise of the people talking is up there. And you walk up to the top of the stairs, and you kind of look in through, like, the doors. They're double doors. They're this mahogany like double doors, and they kind of like cracked a little bit. And you walk up, and you're looking at it. There's the cleric. There's the main cleric. I forgot his fucking name. I got it written somewhere. I think it's Jack or whatever his fucking name is.
It's not Father Jeffrey then.
Yeah,
That's somebody
Jeffrey.
else?
That's it. Father Jeffrey. This is the main guy. So Father Jeffrey is sitting behind his table, and there's a guy outside of your purview, so you can just see Father Jeffrey, and he's sweating, but white, like he's quite pale at the same time, and you can see he goes, right, one of your fucking clerics was in the pub last night or the night before. JT wants his money now, or you get rid of that cleric. That's the thing. If you get rid of that cleric, JT will wipe the money off because you're a dirty, dirty man. And he goes, you can see Father Jeffrey goes, I can't get rid of this cleric. He goes, they're the rules. If not, all the information that we have on you is gonna get gone. Is gonna get released. So they're your offers. Kill the cleric who's at the pub. We'll drop the money or pay it now. And you can see, I can't afford that. The church can't afford this money. He goes, that's your problem. And you can see him go to the window, window opens, and he just jumps out of the window. This black shadow just jumps out of the window.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak back to the room and just Chiogo, I think someone wants you dead.
What did I do?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's something to do with JT in the pub. Because it's the head cleric.
Father Jeffrey.
He was really, really pale and really worried about this person who was asking them to pay money and
Money.
like
JT said something about Jeffrey owing him money.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they want you dead.
What on earth for? I did nothing to them. Except for that one. No, I'm kidding.
Should we be here?
I think that you guys are fine. If they just want me dead, it's me. Why me?
I don't know. We were all at the pub.
Yeah, I think JT's men may also be after us as well. But they just know that where to find you.
Is that dude still there with Father Jeffrey?
No, from what I could see, he went out a window and disappeared like a shadow.
We're like
Was-
a story up, 2 stories up. What? That's ungentlemanly like.
I know.
Hmm.
He doesn't have the proper manners of some people.
So, Diego, what don't we know? Because why would
So many
Jeffrey
things.
owe JT money? Like, surely you know something if you live here, right?
Well, that's an excellent question. Maybe I don't get paid enough to be able to know that. Maybe I should find out. I wonder what he would say if I asked him. I don't know the answer.
Would you like us all to go with you to ask him?
No. I'd best do this myself.
Are you sure? Because if we don't know anything about him,
Yeah, maybe we should just like at
He's
least
gone.
hang outside the room just in case.
All right,
know-
just don't spook Father Jeffrey because he's old.
Hey.
I look over at Russell and I wink really nonchalantly.
Just like
Okay.
I will smile back.
All right, we won't make a noise.
Just stay real quiet and I'll have words with him, man to man. And I'll shuffle out my door and then up the stairs.
Yeah, okay.
Follow.
kicks down the door.
I've lost my pen. I've lost my pen.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've lost it. I'll have to make some stuff up then. Right.
He's lost his notes, guys. Oh
No,
my
I-
god,
I-
the DM's lost his
No,
notes.
oh, there we are, there we
No, we should have gotten Seb to just make stuff up.
are. Yeah. Don't, because otherwise I'll just make really hard things up and then you'll all die again. Right. So you walk up the stairs. And you can see that as you get into the door, you can hear somebody walking around, and he's just walking around in circles. And as you're looking at through the crack as you went through, you can see Father Jeffrey walking around just in circles, like rubbing his head, like trying to. You can see that he's in thought type thing.
Okay. So I'll walk in, but I'll close the door, but I won't shut the door. I'll keep it a crack open.
Okay, so everybody else give me a perception roll, and Diego, please.
15
14.
plus 4, so 19.
16.
16. Perfect.
As a 6.
23.
So you can see he's walking and he's walking upright, but as soon as the door opens, he goes like he just rolls in. His shoulders just roll forward, and you can see that he just takes this posture, and it's like his walking is just slowed right.
He's like the dude from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Diego. Oh, what are you up at this hour for?
Father Jeffrey. Well, there's a lot of things to tell you. I
Please,
was on.
please come. Please sit. Please sit. Like I'm very, very tired. I'll make some tea. Let me make some tea.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm not drinking this tea. I'm not fucking falling for this shit again.
Yeah. So he walks off. He walks down to the side, and he starts. You can see him start like clinking around with like teacups and think. How many sugars do you have, Diego? I don't think we've ever had tea before, have we?
No, I don't think I've really ever been this far up the stairs.
Yeah. So what can I do for you, my man?
Okay. So there was some things that I wanted to talk to you about. I met some people yesterday and we did a whole lot of stuff, and there was a spider, and then there was these people that just appeared and then disappeared out of nowhere, and then we met a dragon. There was a hag. Wait. So I met JT. We were in a bar, and he told me that you owed him money.
It's nothing. It's nothing to worry your head about. It's
Are you sure? Because if the church is in trouble, you know that I'd be willing to help, right?
It's nothing to worry about. The church, look, the church lent some money off him to get it going. It's fine. It's fine, Diego. You don't worry your head about this. And you can
Jogu, sir.
Jeff, Diogo. It's all the same words. It's all the same words. So give me a constitution roll, mate.
Fucking, I'm not drinking the fucking tea.
No, I'm not fucking. I'm not.
Yes! 16 plus something.
Cool.
Constitution.
Okay. Awesome.
3. 19, please.
Let me have a look. Let me actually see if it's constitution. Because it might be something else. It might be wisdom.
Be wisdom. Please let it be wisdom. That's even better,
Yeah, maybe.
Rolls on that one.
right? Tell me that it's a wisdom.
What is it? Yeah, you can say don't worry about it. It's something that I'll be able to. We'll work it out. It's not. It's nothing to worry. It's nothing to worry yourself about. It's just.
There's lots of strange things that are happening around the city, sir.
You're right. It is. Charisma roll. Sorry. No.
Charisma?
Yeah.
So that'd make it 17,
Cool. Awesome.
not 19.
Correct. Yep. And he goes, "No, it's okay. It's okay, Diego. It's fine. I think you should just go back to bed and have this cup of tea, and then just go back to sleep and just not worry about it, Diego. To be honest."
Okay. So then maybe I should tell you about my friends,
What friends?
and I'll have my hands behind my back, but I'll be like, enter. I'll be telling the boys to enter.
Can I make an athletics roll to enter?
You want to? Yeah, give me an athletics roll to enter.
Yes. 15.
Into
And then my demeanor will change a little, and I'll be like, sir,
So I got 16 in total.
I need to know why you're in bed with JT.
It's nothing, Diego. Honest to God, it's nothing to worry yourself over. It's fine.
As I walk out, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. Now that I'm not gonna stab somebody else with the ice crystals.
Right. Okay.
It's not to stab somebody else. Yeah, we all know who learned from that lesson.
Yeah.
But yeah, for whatever reason, Sturdy did a combat roll into the room and then standing next to Diego like that.
Quite athletic.
I was
Well,
actually
where that
quite-
came from.
Yeah,
I was impressed, so I'd like to use my Oh God, I can't remember what it is now. The thing where I can create a small illusion just to do a little like soft firework explosion.
behind
Yeah,
Stan.
behind. It's like a celebration for the role.
Yeah, you can see he's looking at you, goes, and he goes, so and what do I owe this pleasure? What do I owe this pleasure for? I don't understand what's going on. Diego.
I don't understand what's going on, sir.
Or like, okay, is do you want to ask me something, or
I did ask you something, sir. I asked you what was wrong with JT
it's
and
nothing?
why your money, and you told me not to worry about it.
It's nothing.
You were just talking with somebody that wants me dead, and I'd like to know why.
Can I pick up the cup of tea and offer it to Jeffrey and say, "Here, calm down, have a sip."
Yeah, he said, I've already got one, but thank you very much. I do appreciate this.
And I just pour some of the contents into his teacup and said, "Here's a top up." Spills on the table.
Yeah, thank you. He just looks at you really weirdly. Okay. So why are you up? And tell me, why have you brought the friends in here? I'm confused.
I've already told you, Dan. I'm trying to find my notes on my stone stuff. I would turn to him and be like, well, that's a bit aggressive. I don't really want to say that. I'll look at him and I'll just say, sticks and stone, Father Jeffrey, sticks and stones. And I'm going to cast Bane on him by using that.
What's Bane?
So
Bane basically means that any checks and things that he does.
You're going to do a spell
by saying sticks and stones, Father Jeffrey.
Against a level 12 cleric.
Yeah. Why do you think I brought everybody else inside?
Okay, all right. And you can see that. You can see that. You can see something happen. Something change. There's an angle. He's quite just an old person. But as soon as you start casting a spell, the hump goes out of the hump comes out, and his face just becomes angular. You don't know whether it's from the lighting or from something, but it just turns like as if all the softness just goes. Now, Diego, that was not a thing to do.
It's Diogo, sir. And
Right,
one more time, why are people trying to kill me?
He's going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 5 at you.
Oh,
I didn't attack him. I just baned him.
Yeah, you attacked him.
oh, level 5.
So you've also got to make a charisma saving throw.
That's a 14.
And I think that fails against my thing, but let me just double check.
Awesome Guiding Bolt. Where's my Guiding Bolt? Guidance Bolt. There we go. A target takes 4d6 radiant damage. Second level or higher, damage increases by 1d6. So, of a second level or higher, the damage is increased. Each slot above first. So that is 86.
I must roll
Damage.
So roll a d4 for me.
When did I fucking hit you first before I roll a d4? So that is a 19 plus the 7. That's a 26. D4?
Motherfucker.
Where's my d4?
That's a bad idea.
Oh, that's a 1. So that brings it down to 25. Is that right?
Yeah, that'll hit me. Motherfucker.
1, 2, 3.
You only had to get 18. You were like 17. I was like,
Right.
fuck you. +7.
Six.
Fuck me.
7, 8. Perfect.
I'm super sick of all of these people lying to us. First that witch fed us food and then like drugged us, and then this fucker wants
You
to
just
feed
attacked
me.
him. You just literally nothing in the tea. There's nothing in the tea
You
whatsoever.
lied to me.
Can I,
Constitution saving throws. I feel
10,
icky.
15, 21, 30,
as
35.
as he's going to go for the charging the guiding bolt, can Githrak step in and just be like, hold on,
It's
this-
gone. The guiding
it's
bolt.
already gone.
You can see that she does something because she's doing a verbal somatic component. You can see she does something and whispers this spell. It hits him. You can see the streak of anger, and you can see him just form this guiding bolt and just pushes it out towards her, hits her, and just knocks her back through the door.
I'm gonna just follow Diogo, just to be ready to use Spare the Dying once I catch
Like
up.
now.
Are you down? Are you down straight away, Diogo?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had 27 hit points.
27. Fuck. Okay.
well, that was quick.
Right. So
I didn't say I was smart, guys.
there is an option here. You either A,
Although I should be. My intelligence is 10.
leave, do not ask any more questions, or face what you have face what you have reaped.
Hold on.
I don't know why everybody's lying to us.
Just because Giogo did that doesn't mean that we got off on the wrong foot.
Well, you did. You stuck
Yes,
your nose in
yes.
JT's business, and that is the problem.
Well, we just stumbled upon it.
Is that what we call
We're
it
not.
now?
We weren't trying to get into anyone's business. We're just trying to find more information on possible leads of things that are happening around the city. So we're just doing our business.
I do apologize. He's not a level. He's not a level 12. He's a level 13 cleric.
Like that makes a difference.
And you told me that nobody was able to rise dead. He can fucking raise dead. Not raise dead.
I never
revive.
said. I turned around and said it's a very high level spell. You have
And you
to
said
go.
that there is nobody at the church that has that level spell.
No, I turned around.
I
Read.
will replay that shit.
Fucking replay it. Replay it all you fucking want. I turned around and said, not many people will have the level 7 spell. You are going to have to ask. This was the one person that had the level 7 spell that you just alienated yourself against. But it's fine.
Okay. So
It's the blackmail. You should have got.
So Sturdy is going to take a step forward with his hands in the air. Said, that was really cool. I will admit. I don't know whether they're alive or not, but we have a body downstairs and we need your help. What you just did then was really impressive. I want to know why you're scared of JT if you can do something like that. What we need to do to help you get him off your back. Maybe if you revive all my friends, we can help. I can offer my services.
We are
give me-
more than happy
give me
to.
persuasion.
I'm
Give me-
assuming. Have I
Yes.
managed to get to Diogo
Yes,
yet?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
cool.
yes,
Yes, Jedi.
Yeah. So give me a persuasion roll, guys. I'm going to go against his persuasion roll, and he's going to go against your persuasion roll.
All of us, or just
Ooh.
Sturdy?
Whoever's talking
That's
persuasion.
not bad. Persuasion roll, so it's
If somebody wants to
14
give him a
plus,
health action,
so
Is
17.
Frank be helping or doing a single roll himself since he was also talking?
I will help.
help action. So if you want to roll an advantage, See if you get
What do I
higher.
need to do? What do I need to do for that? Because I rolled a 14,
Roll another-
one, and if you
roll
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 another
higher, then
d20
perfect.
and hope
Okay.
that it's higher.
then 14.
Sebs, is that a little
It's
hint that I
14.
saw?
Pardon?
A little hint of what you rolled.
So I've got 14 plus 3, so persuasion total 17.
17. I will revive your fallen comrade. But I need you to kill JT.
We can do that.
And you can see he's walked past you. And his walk has gone from the hunched walk to this strong, steady stride. And he walks down the stairs that Diego fell down. And he touched Diego. And you can see him cast something on Diego. And you can see it's like all his hit points come back in one. But Diego, once you do this for me, you are no longer required at this church. Your contract is done. He walks back up the stairs.
That doesn't mean a Taurus is alive, is it? Is he?
You asked you asked
pull them out of the
no
bag of
the
holding.
way you turn around and ask is that you have to do the favor first and then you get a Taurus, like he will revive, or you can argue to get him alive first so he's in the fight. It's up to you guys. You've pulled a really good. I will let you do another persuasion roll at the top as he's walking away from you to see if he can res. If you, it will res prior.
Hey, if it were to help kill JT, we might need another one of our comrades. He's just a little bit more dead than Gyogu was. If you would be so kind, it would greatly help both our cause and your cause.
Give me a persuasion one.
That's a drink.
I have to drink, but I've run out of drink, so I have to go and run another one.
No, it's
Can I use deception instead?
Deception. You want to lie?
Oh, come on.
All right.
Okay, I'll just
Tell me what you rolled,
I rolled a 3.
and then what you got on top of that.
Perception's plus 5, so that's 8.
Persuasion is plus 8. So I rolled a 3 with a plus 2, so it was only a 5. Where is this body?
Diego,
Yeah.
You
where's your
muted.
bag?
You muted. Diego, you muted.
He's in my bag. I'll get him out of
Okay.
my bag.
A Taurus. One sec. Let me get a drink. You can decide. Let me get a drink. I'll be back all sec.
Yep.
Get ready, a Taurus. You're coming back.
So he wants to lie about my usefulness to the party.
But it's like I've got a plus 7 for deception, but a plus 5 in persuasion.
Oh, it's
5 is all you needed, my friend.
my
That time I
my
didn't
deception is plus 6, but every time I've tried to use it, Seb's has gone, oh yeah, that's a persuasion. I'm like, no, that's a plus 4.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh God.
So we're gonna have to like really see if we can try and get like anything we can out of Jeffrey to find out what we know about JT, because right now we know shit all.
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of trying to fight him in his
Yeah,
Sneak in
You
and
need to try and find his like schedule.
A Taurus.
be a hitman.
the
Tyrus.
Jeffrey.
A Taurus. You muted. Come in.
Rise.
He'll be on a delay.
Dan.
Yeah, he'll be on a delay.
Why?
He's watching the stream.
Here.
There we are. Cool. So Stan, when you fell into a meadow, like a sweet smell of grass all around you. You can see large trees just off into the distance. The sun sits at a height that just doesn't move. There's as if ethereal sound just playing around in the background. You don't know where this sound is from, but it just sits there, and it just twinkles as if wind chimes are just twinkling somewhere, as if there's just this wind just knocking these wind chimes just continuously. And you get up, and as you look, you can see this burbling river running across. As you get up off the meadow, you can see this burbling river, and you can see dryads and other fae just lapping in the water, and you can see the dryads and the water nymphs playing in this water, just swirling around each other. You can see the trees, and the bark of the trees are moving, and you can just see this gentleman sitting there. He just sits there with his feet just dangling in the water. Behind him, there's a large warhorse that's got like the banding of armor on his chest, and you can see that out of the front of this horse is a thing where the faceplate comes in. You can see these massive metal antlers, all sharpened to a certain point on it, like just to this sharp point. And this gentleman is there sitting with no top on, completely hairless and just completely over ripped. Like you just look at him and go, like, what the fuck is that all about?
12-pack, what's this?
So he's got like a 15-pack, just an abnormal fucking pack. On his head, but out of his head come these like 10-pointed stag horns. They just come up and they just branch out. And you can see he's just thinking, he goes, you are not...
Who are you? What do you want? I shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't. But your debt is paid.
My debt?
Your body...
I know nothing of a debt.
Well, you may not know of a debt, but your debt is paid. It's paid in full. You have a choice. Become of the Great Hunt, or go back to where you come from. I can feel, and you can feel this. You can feel this tugging on you. You can, as you feel this tugging on you, you're stumbling back as if you're fighting against something pulling you back, and you can feel like your feet dig into the ground, you know, where you kind of like squat down and dig into the ground to stop moving, but you can feel something behind you pulling you back.
I want to take a strong direction step forward.
Mm-hmm. Give me a strength
and
roll.
proclaim that there was nothing left for me in that life.
Somebody is performing great magic to take you back. So there's obviously something there. And you can see he gets up. And he gets up out of the water. And this guy stands maybe 5 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot. You don't know. It's as if your eyes are playing tricks on you, because you look up and you're kind of looking up at his chin. Then you're looking and you're in eye level, as if his shape is changing.
What are you? Where am I?
I think you know where you are, and this is quite fascinating. And he puts his finger and taps you on the forehead, and you just get shot back. As you fall in, as you get pulled back across the meadow and lift up. And as you lift up out into the sky, you can see this land just stretch out in front of you. This meadow stretches from one end to the next. The forest stretches off into the distance, and you can see spires up on the mountain, spires of like houses just wrapped around this whole mountain that just reaches into the sky and disappears into the clouds. And you can see Father Jeffrey. Father Jeffrey goes, he's been dead. He's been dead a while. And you can see that he puts his hand on this chest, and you can see the light underneath it. You can see the sweat start to pour off him as he just says this spell. He pulls out like a crystal in his hand, like a diamond, that just basically crumbles in his hands. And you can hear the as a Taurus wakes up with only one leg, because the dragonette, the other leg. I'm joking.
While still laying down, I want to pull out a dagger and hold it towards Father Jeffrey. What do you know of this debt, old man?
As you see him as he wakes up, he's not the soft looking elf of before. His head is it's hard to explain. His head is more angular, and his eyes are more upturned, and his ears are slightly longer, and he has these budding like circles, like red circles, just sitting at the front of his head here.
Taurus, are you okay?
You muted, Diego.
Do I feel okay?
You feel fine. You feel good.
I want to hold the knife dagger to Father Jeffrey and be like, "Who are you? What do you want? What of this debt?"
You can see he picks himself up, and he's looking old now because he just did this phenomenal magic. He goes, "Pay your debt," and he starts to walk up the stairs.
Jogo will follow him, and we'll be like, "No, Father Jeffrey, this is not okay. Why does everybody
are no
keep lying to me?"
longer a part of this church. You are nothing to do with this church. Pay your debt, leave. I do not know why people lie to you. It's just the way of this world.
I kind of nudge Diego and say, "Let's take our wins and go right now."
I want to look down and see that my leg is missing.
No, you're not. I was joking about the leg, mate. The dragon didn't eat your fucking leg.
I thought you were being serious.
No.
No, he's fucking with you again.
Fucking awesome, though.
I want to look down, feel my body to make sure everything's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's there. You could, but you got pain here.
Temple.
Can I like roll to see whether I know what a Taurus's like transformations are?
Yeah, look, give me a nature roll. If you've got any bonuses with Fae or anything like that, go for it.
Well, that's a 6. So
6. Drink.
Hey, Taurus. Something seems different about you.
Yeah, different. I'm back from the dead. What more do you want?
Did you when you were dead, did you get a haircut or something, or because something seems different?
I don't know. Why are you so curious about my death? Did you cause it?
No. I wish, but that's not me.
I give a Taurus like a whack with the back of my axe, like just the handle, just a light one on the back of the head, just to test if he feels it.
Yeah, he feels it. It hurts.
I definitely feel it.
Can I look around and see if there's a little mirror or a reflective surface anywhere?
It's still 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. It's dark as fuck.
There'll be one in my room.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I'm not going anywhere with you until you tell me something about what happened. there was a debt against me. Did you pay it? And I point to each one of them asking if they paid it. Did you pay it? Did you pay it?
We kind of still owe it. We kind of traded like a service for a future service.
Future service.
Yeah, we kind of have to maybe, possibly, potentially dethrone the underworld of the city.
What?
Yeah.
I was out
Oh yeah,
for like,
because JT
what,
got
5
fucked
minutes?
up.
Oh, and you should know this too. Yeah. So JT, we have a date with him at some stage or another. Probably sooner rather than later, because I don't want to piss off Jeffrey after he just murdered you. But
Jeffrey murdered me. Are you saying that that old man murdered me?
no. That was
That would be me.
like Jago died. I forgot to put my fingers in your mouth, so that's maybe why you died. But that's neither here nor there. That was in the past.
So it's not really how that works. It doesn't have to be the mouth. It can be
It was in the
anywhere.
manual that I got.
Well, I definitely put my finger in your mouth just before.
Well, we're gonna look at that manual later.
It's just gonna stay. It's just
Are you telling
Fingers
me
in
they
the
trained me wrong as a joke?
I don't want to say anything because none of this is okay, and I'm going to storm down to my quarters
Yeah.
and collect anything that I've still got in there, and then bring out a mirror.
Yeah. So, a Taurus, as you're looking at your face, you've lost the. So, an elf has quite angular features anyway, but it's
Slender, angular, yeah.
Yeah, but you're more pronounced. Your cheekbones are sharper, as if they've just taken all the softness away from you. You can see your ears are longer. So usually they just have like ears up to there, but yours are another little bit taller. So they kind of up here. Your hair is, as you're looking at your hair, it is just growing longer just as they look at it. And you now see 2 sprouts pushing through the front of your head.
What sick illusionary joke is this? I want to turn to Ruster and hold a dagger. Quit this illusionary magic now, or I will make you pay.
This isn't me, buddy. Can I check you out just to have a look? If promise it won't hurt.
I want to hold the dagger to him, but I still want to allow him to check me out.
Yeah, I'd like to. I've got Arcana and Investigation proficiency, so hopefully check something out.
Yeah, let's do an Arcana. Let's do an Arcana roll.
Arcana roll, okay. 9.
9.
If you've got proficiency, did you roll 2 d20s?
proficiency. It's not advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not advantage.
Yeah,
Nah,
Okay,
you just
fine.
double your proficiency on it. So.
Never mind.
I can't see.
Not really. You don't know what's going on. But as you're looking at it, the horns that are pushing through split off into like a little baby gunk, and just stop. And they're about to say big out of the top of his head. And they've just come out of his head and then branched off into like 2, whatever they fucking called.
So you know nothing, and you know nothing, and you know nothing. What am I meant to do?
Not
Thank us?
sure.
Help us kill JT?
Why on earth would I kill JT? I don't even know who I am.
It'd be funny.
Also, that guy's probably going to kill us all.
Yeah, he's trying to kill us all.
It's kind of the deal. Like, he only brought you back so that we'd kill JT. So,
I want to walk up to Casperus,
yeah.
put both hands on his face, and be like, "Death is not the end, my friend," and then walk off down the stairs.
okay then.
Alrighty then. Well then. Alright, so what are you guys doing? It's now about 4 o'clock after Diego's just been fucking killed. Straight away.
It's just
A Taurus has been fucking made into something that he doesn't know.
I'm happy to go to sleep.
Happy to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Rest till morning.
So where are you going to sleep? Are you going to go back to a hotel? Are you can't sleep in Diogo's room because it's too small?
Yeah, we can't stay here.
I'm going
Big
to sleep on the
pile.
stairs. Well, no, not sleep. I'm just gonna sit on the stairs with
You're
dagger
gonna
out.
sit on the stairs
In the church?
Alright.
Like we're leaving the church.
Yeah.
No, I'm
everybody else is
staying in the
leaving.
church because I want answers from you.
She's leaving.
I'm leaving the church.
Everybody's
Oh.
leaving. Yeah.
Yeah. Giogu's just been kicked out, so Giogu's like, he's leaving. He's like, fuck this. I'm out.
And you're back onto the streets, guys.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
see.
yeah.
You can see
Yeah.
that the sun, like you have the fake, you have the false dawn started to come over the tops of the mountains and things, but you just sat there, like shock. You don't know whether you're in shock. You don't know whether what the fuck is going on because it's just been a whirlwind of like. Doof, 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 doof.
I still don't believe that this is like the real like me alive again. I still think it's like a death trick. So I'm watching them carefully to see any illusionary magic at play.
You feel yourself, and you're touching the horns that are sticking out of the front of your head, and you did see the guy who didn't give his name on purpose, like at there, and you did see that he had horns, and
Talked about the great hunt.
As Taurus is doing this, I'm just gonna grab a piece of bread from my bag that from earlier and say, "Just here. Do you want some?"
Without
You've
saying
been
a
dead for
single
24
word.
hours.
Without saying a single word, I want to steal the bread and eat it as fast as possible, ravenously.
okay, cool, and you're still out on the streets.
So, guys, I think
Ain't nobody
we should,
here. This 4 o'clock in the morning.
I think we should maybe get off the street. Any ideas? Back to the inn, or
Well, I'm worried because last time we left this place, we kind of set the whole docks on fire and pissed off a lot of people.
yeah, I think we should be.
Yeah,
like,
but did we
taking it
leave anyone
unloaded.
alive who knew it was us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
Oh, dude.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We went back to that inn and no one really knew it was us except that delusional old man. Well,
So what are you doing?
So do we go back
I
to the
wanna-
regular inn?
Holding on to my horns, I want to walk towards the pub that we originally were started at.
Is it actually horns now, or is it still stubs?
They're about that long, so they're about
Yes.
they're a good 4 or 5 inches long.
I still, however long they are, I want to have my hands up there, not believing that they're there.
Oh,
Ready?
no, they're not there. They're there, like right out, just right above
They're
your
like
fucking
Will.
forehead, like that. Yeah,
Like
Okay.
a wheel.
Yep.
and you tug them, and as you're tugging on them, you kind of pulling your head around because that's if you have something on
Connected.
your head connected, they will control your whole body. So you're tugging on them, and you kind of pulling yourself down. There,
Is his
in
skin
there.
the same color?
Yeah, it's fine.
He's not growing a tail.
Nope. His hair's gone longer. He's more angular in the face, and he's now got horns.
I want to wait for them to catch up and then just yell, "Why the fuck do I have head ornaments?"
Look, it's
Dude.
not that bad.
Oh, yeah, he's a tiefling, isn't he? Yeah, he's a tiefling.
Exactly. Taurus, you've been dead for 24 hours. You've been in my bag of holding.
You expect
Now
me to
you're
believe?
alive again, and now you're changing. Like maybe the
You
bag of holding
expect
did
me
it
to believe, and I look down at Giogu.
because I'm
You
super
expect me
sure.
to believe that you carried me all this distance for free?
Have you seen this bag? Listen. I was here with the church. They took me in when I came to the city. I'm not actually part of the church, and now I've been kicked out anyway. So I don't know. I don't
Last
know.
thing I remember is some dragon, some weird things biting me, and then waking up with an old guy standing over me, looking at me and smiling. What do you
Oh.
expect me to think and feel right now?
So the dragon is actually a funny story, which we will tell you later when it's not 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going to keep walking.
Okay.
I like Colin. He was cool.
So,
Sandra was my
I-
favorite.
The only place
Sure
I
is the
know that we can.
best.
The only place I know that has a bed, most likely, is the inn that we've already been to. So I guess we can
Yeah,
try
the
a
same
luck
place
there.
that we went last time.
Yeah.
Beers.
You go up there. So you go up there and you can see that it's quite empty, but it's still open. You know this thing is open 24 hours a day. And you walk up, there's an old man sitting, it's the old man again, sitting behind the bar, kind of cleaning his nails with a bit, like with the point of a knife, and you can see like he's looking quite tired. There's a few other people that have kind of collapsed on their tables and things. What can I do for you guys?
The usual, which is
Which
an
is,
unnatural amount of alcohol in one place, and maybe a place to sleep afterwards.
What? What did you say? You all right? So you usually as well? What do you have, dwarf?
I just point to the container like that, like a massive drum, and say, "Just fill that with alcohol."
All right. Cool.
I'll take that.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, you can see he tips all the ice out. Like, there's no ice because it is fucking medieval time. So
I was about to say ice bucket, but then I thought about
Yeah.
the same thing.
he tips the fruit out, and then he starts filling
The
up.
fruit basket. I just fill the fruit basket.
Anybody else? Anybody else wants a fruit? Anybody else wants a fruit basket of ale?
I'm still feeling my body, so no alcohol for me.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll skip the ale, but I would like to get a room.
Get a room. Room will be
Same
1 gold.
Same here.
Are you all to just bunk in the same room? I got ones with 3 beds in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. And she just gives you a key. Goes, that'll be 3 gold.
I'll shout.
Thank you.
And he gives you your punch bowl, like your fruit bowl full of fruit.
And I just
Yep. As he starts to walk up, and you walk up the stairs. He goes, "Anybody else ordering drinks?"
No.
No.
I just pay no attention to the conversations happening. Slam 1 gold on the bench and just walk up the stairs.
Well, thank
and
you.
I
Thank you,
slide
sir.
that gold back into my pocket.
He doesn't let it slide back. You can see the old man's hand is like
Well, I've
fast
already
as
paid.
fuck. Yeah,
I've already paid everything else, so
it's a tip. It's a tip, fine dwarf. It's a tip. It's a 5% tip. Right. And you walk up the stairs and you open the door and there's 3 beds. There's quite a large room and there's 3 beds. One on one side, one in the middle, and all that sort of stuff. What you do.
I sit in a dark corner and start muttering to myself about the man with the 12-pack and horns.
Okay. So he's talking.
Jesus.
He's talking about somebody. So if anybody wants to give me a history roll or a history roll, you can give me the history roll, please.
Yeah, sure.
Who
What
has a
language is he
history?
speaking in?
Speaking in normal like common.
15.
15.
I got 14. Is that plus anything or no?
History.
12.
12.
I got a 9.
Nice.
While I'm muttering, I want to
Plus 3, so 17.
I want to fall in and out of the different languages that I know, and I know Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. All right.
I can still hear, but I'm just getting
Yeah.
through.
So you can see that he's going through, but then he's muttering about this person, this tall person that may not have been 6 foot, may not have been 5 foot, may have been 8 foot. He's talking about the barding on the horse and he's repeating stuff. He's got horns, and he's basically describing what people who scored over 15 on their rolls sounds like a fae. Because he's talking about dryads, he's talking about like certain characteristics that are basically in the land of fae. And then he talks about this explanation, he talks about these horns, and you kind of going back into your history, and you're going, that sounds like the Great Hunt, which is a fae thing where they come into the normal material plane and then hunt, and they have their big long processions. There's like 50 to 100 of these fae lords come in, but the main person that runs the hunt is the Lord of the Hunt, which is this massive guy with antlers coming off the top of his head. They also call him the River Lord as well.
Oh no!
Yeah, I rolled like a 9, so I don't know shit.
Nah, you know, shit.
Drink.
Somebody rolled
Yeah, I already
17.
did.
Does anyone know anything, or
15.
like-
So yeah, I would be like, oh, that. I mean, I know a little bit about Faye. My patron is one. Just so you'll
Oh,
know.
sorry. Yes, your patron is one. Right, yeah. Yeah, you know what this fucker is.
Oh no!
Straight away, you're like that. That's...
hearing this, like hearing him mention the word Fae, I want to hold the dagger and be like, "What do you know of Fae?" And then realize, wait a second, that word doesn't scare me anymore.
No, doesn't have an effect. It's just what it is. It's just a word, no?
So, do you know anything about the Fae? Have you met had interactions with them before, the Taurus?
I don't know. What do you know? You seem to know a lot about this. What do you know?
Look, I took a pact to help people, and that's how I'm here. I suppose. But I don't know.
Right.
That's the Lord of the Hunt. From what I remember.
That sounds extremely long and extremely boring.
Well, if you want to keep it short and sweet, I'd say you're going to need to find out real soon, because it's going to mean some stuff to you in the future, I'd say. So you may want to take a bit of an interest in this stuff. I can, if I communicate with my patron, I can maybe ask them next time if I speak to them. It's not like I get to really ask them to come to me too often.
They are tricksters and liars. I want nothing to do with them.
Hey, look, we're not all bad. Well, they're not all bad. I seem real good. I wouldn't have taken my pact if I didn't think they were good. I wouldn't have done it.
I wanna goad him and be like, all right then, call him. Go on, call him. Go on.
DM, can I call my pact? Is that a thing?
Give me a fucking roll. Give me a roll, and I will see what I can just make up on the spot.
Arcana or
Yeah, give me an Arcana. Give me an Arcana roll.
all right, Arcana roll.
Bippity bobbity boo.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You call, and you hear a growl, a deep bass growl, and in
Do
your
I hear it?
no, it's not your pact. You hear this deep bass growl, and in your head you can see this beast of a man rise up, and you can see that he's kind of sleeping like this, and as you ask, you can see open his eyes slowly. What do you want? As he puts his arm up, and as he puts his arm out, you can see that he's covered in thick black hair, and his hands finish at hands, and they're bears of a claw.
I beg your forgiveness for any disturbance. I seek advice. May I ask? Beg for some assistance.
You're boring me, Harry. This fucking shit.
Okay. A colleague died. We brought them back. We think while they were dead, they saw a fae with horns. A big fae with horns. And since they've come back, now they're growing horns. They're not a warlock. They don't have a patron like I do. I wonder if you can shed any light, because this person is in our team and could make a big difference to the mission I'm on for you, Faye.
He was sold, and he goes like this, and the vision just.
Me not witnessing this conversation, I want to be like, exactly, you got nothing, and walk out of the corner of the room.
Taurus, wait. Taurus, I'll chase after him. I'm going to just put my hand on his shoulder and say, Taurus, wait, I know something.
I want to turn around and shove him and be like, what do you know?
All I know is that you were sold. I'm assuming that might mean, as a guess, you were sold to the Fae.
So first I have a debt and now I'm some property.
Hey, if I learn any more, I'll share. I can read my books. Maybe.
What sick game are you playing, half elf?
I'm not playing a game. You're part of the team, this ragbag team that we've just randomly formed, and I just feel that you need to know that. I feel that any information might help you. Take some time. I'll leave you alone now. If I find anything else out, I'll let you know. And I'll walk around and just sit on a bed.
Yep. Okay. All right. What's everybody else doing? You just saw this interaction. You saw Rusta look off into the distance and speak and explain what was but you only heard one side of the story. You didn't hear the Bear Lord speak.
Taurus, I don't know what you guys are really talking about, but one thing I do know is that we're not here to hurt you or try and dismantle you in any way. We want you here. We want you to help us and us to help you. So just give some more thought to what Russ is saying.
You want to help? You can start by getting rid of these. And I'll hold my dagger up to my stubs and not cut them, but just like hold it up to them.
Maybe not get rid of them, but find out what they are, why they're there.
Finally, there's something that makes sense. And I'll turn back to Russ and be like, "Oi, what are these?"
Look, I'd imagine if you saw a Fae with stag horns and you've been sold, I'd say that's who you've been sold to, but it's just a best guess. Again, I'd need time. I'd need to try find books.
I want to just sit in the center of the room and just pout and just start feeling my body all over again.
All right. So, anybody else wants to do anything, or can I just put you all to sleep?
I will walk up to a Taurus and I will start braiding his hair.
Yeah, it's very long. It's down to his bum now.
I'll braid his hair and I'll be like, it's okay. I've got lots of sisters. This will fix this at least a little bit.
Lots of sisters.
This whole time, Sturdy's just been slowly like creeping towards the better bed.
Yeah. You fall down into bed.
I just go jump into the bed with Steph.
Okay. Morning, guys. It's a longer sleep because you did only get up at 3 o'clock. You only fell asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. But you sleep. The sun is coming in the sun is coming in. Taurus, there is no more changes. The horns are exactly the same length. But you feel good. Everybody feels good. Everybody's a top condition.
Bibbidi boppity boo.
Bibbidi boppity boo.
Okay, so can I turn to are we still in the room before we go?
Yeah.
Okay, so Diogo, you are the only one that knows the city. Have you ever heard of JT? Or is this
Only
the
that
first
he's
year?
not really to be messed with.
Okay. Is there any business that he particularly hangs around with? Is there any? I mean, it seems like it was a shock that Jeffrey was involved. Is there any other business that are pretty blatantly obvious that he's got his fingers in?
He's just not somebody that regular law-abiding citizens would normally deal with.
Because
Damn, would I know anything about it?
You know he's a dodgy fucker.
There's Casarus, right?
Sort of type of
So
businesses that he's in.
Give me a history roll, man.
Could I as well? Though?
Yeah, oh yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. Give me a history roll.
12.
12.
That's
And also 92.
19.
19. So you know a little bit more. So Githrak, you know you got given information. That's why you are here. You needed to find out certain information. So you know there's a seedy underworld in here, and he's one of the main ones that his name gets brought up. Castros, you know JT is a dealer of drugs, a dealer of people. Just the dodgiest stuff that you can do within this city, he's the main part of.
So, if you don't know any, does anyone else in the room know anything about this? Because I don't particularly want to face JT again, but if we can figure out a way to single him out, maybe make things a little bit more difficult for him, I'd rather go down that route instead of going down the the front, because I didn't think it worked out too good, because I'm pretty sure you and Mr. Hornface didn't do so well last time either. And I'm just like,
Which Mr. Hornface you're talking about?
Taurus.
There's two now.
Taurus.
Face.
Yeah. Yeah, these things.
Do you really think I want these? And I try and pull them off again.
Yep, your head gets shaken around. They are firmly attached to your skull.
I just yell, fuck, and then just leave it alone.
Well, maybe we can do this and get rid of them.
Could help.
Get rid of them? Can you not see that they're attached to my head, you dimwit?
I mean, I'm not an expert on horns, but
I mean, I can cut off your head.
Well, JT is a businessman of sorts, of not of good things. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I know it's not the best sort of thing.
I mean, at least we know where he particularly resides, but
Yeah.
like this is just a question to the group. Like, I can't remember, like, did anyone write down any notes about the cart that was rampant in the very first session that we had?
The cart.
There was a cart that like ran through the city.
That was Diego.
My cart.
That was
Yeah,
that
that
was
was for
That was just that was just the cart that I had all of the team members in for the people that had hired me that day,
oh, okay.
just to carry them.
Yeah, so it's yours.
Okay.
big heist.
Into the woods and get ambushed and come straight back. Yeah.
Because I feel like if someone like Jeffrey that completely obliterated someone just last night is scared of JT, makes me think that frontal assault is not going to be something that we're good with.
Yeah, maybe we need a little side approach, or
I'm
the
thinking
rear,
that
even.
there's two good options in my head. One, we leave and we just don't come back. Another one, we try and find somebody else who's wanting to take JT's job and
Or
help them.
three, Jeffrey knows answers. How about we get answers out of Jeffrey and I turn to Giogu?
We tried that last night. He killed my ass.
Yeah,
Real
we
fast.
pretty efficiently
Real
as well,
fast.
I would say.
Yeah.
Didn't even hit a stair on the way down. Like, just from upstairs to
Yeah.
downstairs, it was
I didn't know half of these could fly.
Me neither.
There's a way if you've got the will.
When
for
there's
it,
a
you
will,
know.
there's a way.
Okay.
Do we still have the? I still got notes. Do we
Yeah.
still have the wanted lists?
Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that had them?
Everybody had one each.
Yeah. You had a
Had one.
We all
nomination.
had various wanted lists.
And
Missing lists.
Yeah.
am I right in saying that we've looked at the book? I looked at the book from the Hags now and realised there's a zodiac in there.
Oh, I don't know. Norak, do
As-
you want to show us the book that you picked up and
No,
pocketed?
I've got it.
Oh,
It's
you
me.
got it?
It's me. I've got it. Yeah.
So you see that there is.
Well, that was a note that he picked up.
You
Never
can
mind.
see that there is that they coincide. It's basically the black. It's basically the black zodiac, which is basically the opposite of what a normal zodiac is. But this book is a book on rituals, on how to bring a god to this world. Now the gods in this world, they're trapped behind a gate. They've trapped behind the divine gate, which is a gate that they put up in place so they can't just walk around and just fucking wreck shit. They can come in using avatars and stuff like that. So if you ever see a god, it's usually through an avatar. But they're very, very short periods of time they can come into this material world. This book is on how to bring a god here, how to trap a god, how to siphon the god's power, and how to kill it to make your own god. That's what that book is. And as you're looking at the book, you can see now, because you kind of saw it in the dingy part of where you picked it up. The book is a black book with tarnished gold filigree thing, but the book is made out of like a soft leather stitched together. So it's not just a full leather book. Each into a little piece is stitched together to form the outer cover of this book.
Gross.
It's an interesting book. And I'm wondering if JT isn't just intrigued, isn't satisfied with just a bit of criminal power, if you get him adrift.
Yeah, maybe we could entice him a little bit and
We might need this instruction manual.
yeah. And then who knows, he might just drop and lose his head one day.
So what you're saying is that JT has the answers that I'm looking for.
Possibly, but I
Good enough for me.
wouldn't
Grab the book.
guarantee you.
And then I walk towards the door and be like, what are you guys doing? Are we going or what?
It's instant.
Right.
I walk up, grab the book back off him, and put it back in my bag, and be like, "Look, I'm keen."
Okay. So
We
you
can't just go attack or get JT straight away. We have to really think about it and gain some more information on what his interests are and how we can contact him properly without him knowing who we are.
So maybe if one of his friends reached out to him,
I think he's going to know that the hag is gone.
But by letter or by messenger person.
Chances are somebody was sent to the island
Yeah.
to get an update,
Yes.
and they wouldn't find the island in the same way that they'd found it previously, and
is
would have
true.
actually have returned.
if not a friend, maybe a customer. Like if it was a big job we offered him, maybe we could make him interested that way. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
What was the deal that we made with Father Jeffrey? Sturdy?
So I probably should have got it in writing, right?
Signed in blood.
Binding.
Basically, I didn't want to die, so I offered myself as service, and then kind of grabbed everyone else and wrote them in with us to bring back our friends to get rid of his problem. And his problem is JT. I don't know what he will do to us if we fail, but it kind of seems that if JT doesn't get us, Jeffrey will.
So yeah, we're stuck in between a rock and a hard place right here.
And I didn't get brought back for some old man to kill me again.
I mean, well, technically, the old man didn't kill you the first time.
No.
You seem to know a lot about this old man, dwarf.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Strong.
He launches halflings like through 3 different rooms, like just gone, absolutely
I swear
gone.
he looked like he was almost trained for it.
Pretty sure it's just my small stature.
Could be the 35 points of damage that he did.
Yeah.
I was
The-
like dead and a half.
So we know where JT hangs out at night. Nobody at the bar there or where we are wanted to talk or listen to us when we brought JT up. Seems to got his fingers in all the pockets of all the law enforcement, so we can't go to them either.
He wants me dead, so I can't talk to him.
Is there any gangs around the town that you know of that seem to be independent from everything else that we can kind of get them to cause a ruckus? Maybe get them to ruin a couple supply runs or anything like that. We need to figure out where all of his henchmen going, because there was a lot of them going back and forth. We had one of our team members, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry.
Failure.
Aurelia?
Oh, yeah?
Like she was pretending to be one of them, and he seemed pretty important, and he was using them to pass around notes. So the only thing I could think of is to maybe pay some kids to go start trashing a couple of places, make things difficult like around the thing, try and draw some attention away from us.
So what we're
So
doing now,
let
we're
me-
bringing child labor into this.
So let me get this
I'm
right.
fine with that.
You want to sacrifice.
Of course you
You
are.
want to sacrifice children.
If they get
It's
the job
better than
done,
us,
then
is it not?
yeah, if they get the job done, then I don't see a problem.
I want to grab Steady's face again and be like, "Steph is not the end."
That's why the children will be fine.
Realization hits me.
Plus, think about it. It's half the cost because they don't know the value of things.
Yeah.
DM, would I know anything in regards to, obviously, JT's men are the people that you steer clearer from? Is there anybody that doesn't normally steer clear from them or
Same here.
is clearly opposing?
Look, there are figures. There's the underworld figures, and they've kind of got this areas where they deal with. So JT deals with the docks and the wash areas and stuff. But there are other figures. So there's other figures that deal with the upper crust. So they're all in different areas, and they've got this uneasy alliance type of thing.
Are there any that would be more interested in discussions and meetings rather than killing?
You are the wrong person to be thinking about this, because you are not attached to the underworld whatsoever.
Would either
So,
Casarus
shit.
or I
It'll
know
be
this?
I will give you roles. I'll leave it, even because Diego brought it up. I would even get Diego to give a help action to someone.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah, for sure.
history roll?
A history roll, please.
So I got a 18.
18. What do you got, Githrak?
Roll again.
Hey.
Was a 9.
Oh,
I'm rolling terrible.
You
Jesus.
just want to drink.
So you know,
It's been a while.
so you know that this city has different under things, and you know they're always looking for the one up. So you could go, as long as you push across a fairly good idea, then you could possibly sway them to go outright gang violence. But you have to be able to get what pushes the people's buttons. Just so, like, if JT is we know JT is doing slavery. If you go to a person who's against slavery, and then that makes things, or if you go to a person who's against drugs, then you know this is there, or you just look to somebody that wants to take over the docks, is something that you may need to have a chat to somebody about.
Well,
All Githrak uses his background to figure stuff out.
my dice, if my dice allows me to, goddamn.
Yeah.
But maybe we should try and find someone that can give us that little bit of an edge against someone like JT. Maybe bring him out in the open for us in such a way.
Now we're talking.
Let someone take over a part of what JT owns and get him kind of use the people as sort of bait.
So
See, like a turf war.
Did Carcerus know anything about anything more than what I rolled?
basically,
Do I know any specific people or where to find?
so you've got
changes, yeah.
the different types of gangs. Okay, you got the one gang that sits on the upper echelon, and he controls the royals, and so he has the nicknames of the royal, and he deals with all the gentlemen. You have the rat, which is another part that kind of goes out into the slums, the more slummy areas. You have JT that's there, and you have that's that fucking. We'll have just three. So we have the royal, we have the rat, and we have JT. They're the three.
Carcerus. So you're from a similar sort of, not background, but expertise as me. Would you know any information that could possibly help us in this situation?
So we got there's mostly three sort of groups here. We've got JT, who runs the docks area and is into a lot of slavery and drug trade and all that sort of stuff. We got the Royal, who's he's got all the high class customers, and then the Rat, he's the guy who's only really dealing with all of the lowest class. They're not the ones who are looking for making a big amount of money. They're the ones that you need something dirty done. They're the ones who'll do it for you.
Well, this situation may call for something dirty. Maybe they want to rise power a little bit, take over some more area that JT might be happened to have at this time. So maybe we should go looking for them.
Do I know where
JT this, JT that. Why are we going after JT again? For the beckon of an old
we
man?
traded your life for his. Shut up.
Yes, we agreed to this old man in exchange for you to be alive again, that we would kill JT.
Interesting. So he knows more than he lets on.
Possibly, but he's a bit too talented for us right now.
I don't wish to die again anytime soon.
Yeah.
I've died each day so far.
Not as bad as what Astoris has.
Might get frequent flight miles soon.
Does your health insurance not cover this?
Oh, no,
I
it
was
doesn't.
part of the plan. I didn't have a plan. So no.
Well, how about let's go looking for these people?
Do I know anything about where to start looking for the rat?
So you know
Slums.
the slums. The slums. The slums are this warren of shanties and shacks that have just built on top of each other. Shit rolls downhill basically, and the slums are at the bottom of this fucking hill.
I want to do like a little flourish and bow and be like, lead the way in sarcastic voice.
Cool. So you
Does
walk
that
out.
go again?
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
So you walk out to the inn.
How's it go again?
You walk out to the inn. You're on the
Did
street.
he just roll dice?
No.
Oh,
You're out to the inn and you walk out onto the streets. The streets are busy. Nobody's paying you much attention. They're just
Excellent.
getting on with their lives.
So let's.
So we head to the slums.
Yes, let's. Yeah.
Yep, okay. The slums, like I said, it's the festering cesspit. So basically you walk through, the cobblestone gets completely the cobblestone disappears and it is just muck and dirt. You can hear babies crying, cockerels doing cockerel things, dogs barking in the distance. You can hear splashes of people throwing stuff out of the top of the window. The streets are narrow, as if they've built upon. There's like ladders leading up to the top, and it's just a network of like underground. Like, it's hard to explain. It is a nest of houses, rad, and you walk through, and you're one abreast, so any direction. So you're just wandering.
I'm gonna pull out. What do I have? I'm gonna pull out a dagger and just hold it up at the first person who walks past and be like, "Where can I find the rat?"
Oh, I don't know what you mean, sir. I don't know. Like rats. There's plenty of rats everywhere. There's a cellar. There's a purveyor of cellar of the finest
The
rats
rat.
in the
You know what
town.
I'm talking about.
What do you mean, sir? The rats. And you can see he's kind of like, you're close to him. Give me a perception roll, my man.
That's a 3.
Drink.
The rat. I don't know. Sir, I don't know where the rat is, my sir. Sir, I do not know. I do not personally know where my rat is. How much,
Alright.
how much money you got
I'm
on you?
gonna-
How much money you got on you?
Sorry,
How much money you got on you?
125 gold.
125 gold. Perfect. So drop it by 8 gold.
Okay.
You could try down there, sir. There's a fine inn. Next to the inn is the rat cellar, sir.
Okay. Thanks. For
Seeing
that.
as we're walking with. Can I make a perception check to see if that happened?
What happened? The stealing?
Yeah.
You give me a roll. You have to get over his sleight of hand.
That is 21.
21. Oh yeah, you fucking see it. You can see he comes up. He goes, what? Like the knife comes out, and you can see his hands just get like he's doing something, and you can see that his hand is in the pocket. Like you don't know how the hand, like the pocket opens and then gold pops out and then just floats across and goes straight into his pocket without the hands going in the pocket. And as he kind of winks at you and just kind of.
Hey, Carcerus,
What?
do your pockets feel lighter right now?
I don't know. Maybe a little. I don't know.
I think that person knows a little bit what's going on. Just be a little bit more careful with who you're pointing a dagger at. You never know.
Okay.
No.
Didn't seem like a threat to me, but okay.
Okay.
Where you going, guys?
We'll head to that inn that he was talking
Going
about.
to the inn. And so you go to the inn and you walk like you just pointed down that direction, and it's the ramshackled houses opens up, and it opens up into like a like a little square, but it's not a square, it's like a circle, and it's got this dirty old fountain in the center that plants are all growing out of it, and it's like moldy and shit. But behind the inn there's this behind the fountain, there's the inn, and you can see there's already people fucking slumped over the tables, falling asleep and all that sort of stuff. And right by the side of it, there's a person selling fried rats.
Selling what? Sorry.
Fried rats.
Fried rats.
Oh, nice.
In a little cart. You can see.
I
that.
buy one.
Yeah. There'll be 2 copper, sir.
2 copper
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
Yeah.
It's barely a mouthful.
Well, don't buy it then, sir.
I'll take 2 more.
Okay.
and give him 6 copper.
Yeah. It's a she.
I'll
She. Ooh.
I'll also
My
walk
apologies.
up and I'll say, can I have just one rat, but for some extra trouble, do you know anything about any other rats in this city? And I slide over a gold piece.
Ooh, give me a persuasion roll as you slide with advantage.
That is a 21.
21. I think I may, sir. I think I may know of certain rats in the city, sir.
We might want to get in contact with one. We have a pretty enticing proposition. Do you know where we could find this certain rat?
Yes, yeah. So if you go into the inn and then offer Stannis behind the bar a cup of his finest brandy, you may just see what you get, sir.
Appreciate that. Walk away and just start gnawing at this rat.
It's really good. For a rat, it's very, very good.
Before I walk away, I want to put both hands on my table and stare him deep in the eyes, and then walk away still looking at him.
That's who?
At the girl that
guy
was
who
serving
just told me
rats.
The girl,
The girl, the little girl.
The selling rats person.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
skill.
the little girl.
Yeah, the little girl, yeah.
I don't care who it
Guys
is.
and
Get no
children.
information.
Okay. You walk in. The bar is dimly lit by a few candles that are dotted around the place. It's literally a shack, and the actual bar is just a plank of wood shoved on 2 barrels of ale, and behind it is this guy. He's just a normal looking guy, not too big, not too small, like disheveled face and all that sort of stuff.
Bartender, do you know where Janice is? Because I'm looking to buy them their favorite brandy. I'm just trying to find an old friend, you know?
Whose favorite brandy, sir?
Can't remember the name. Was it Janice?
Nobody gave you a name. I said buy the best brandy.
Oh yeah, there you go. He just wants to buy the best brandy. Just say I want some of
Oh,
your best
yeah.
brandy.
I thought it was by
No,
Janice the best brandy.
no, it's like just buy the best.
That's
brandy.
just his Welsh
Finest
accent,
brandy.
mate.
That's
Just
my accent.
Yes.
I'll put that down to my accent.
I heard finest brandy.
Finest brandy. There we
Buy
are.
your finest brandy, yeah.
Oh yes, sir. That'll be 5 silver, sir. And you-
Slide that 5 silver.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to the table, over into the corner, sir.
Appreciate that.
And he just
We all
points. Yeah, he points
at
to
the
this
table.
corner table. It's like in the corner, and the table is like a little table that sticks out from the wall, and you can see there's like 4 chairs to it.
Can I,
Go sit down.
while we're sitting down, because I don't know exactly what my character can do, but can I know what my subclass is. Can I use detect magic but not realize that I'm using detect magic?
Can you do detect magic at your level?
I've got a spell that does it, yeah, but I just want to, like, my character doesn't know he's doing it. That make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I can do it.
Passive.
You could be it wouldn't necessarily be passive, but you might be looking around
Yeah.
and looking at things, and then all of a sudden stuff starts to light up because you're intuitive
Yeah.
to it.
So you look around your party members. There is no other magic except for something that's sitting behind the bar by one of the barrels, and Diogo as a boots. She has the fucking bag that's on her. There's a magic ring. There's also Sturdy has a magic ring as well. So they're fairly shiny now. Your guys are still fairly shiny now.
So you said there's something behind the bar that I can see.
It
I
glows.
want to fixate on it. Like, just stare.
Detect magic is a shine, so you can see a glow, and that's all you can see.
I think you can. Can you see like what type of magic it, like
you
what
can.
class it relates to? Not class, but
It's not.
what-
It's a weapon of some sort.
It says you can sense magic, to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic.
Yeah.
And you learn that it's school of magic, if any.
the school, so
Yeah.
divination or
Yeah,
incantation or
just,
whatever.
It's just enchantment. There you go.
So I'm just fixated on this thing behind the bar that's glowing, and I don't know why.
But your group is glowing as well, and you can see he walks across, and he's got this brandy, and it's in like a little copper cup, and he puts it on the table, and then as he slides up, he pushes a button on the table, and the whole table just rotates, and you're now in a corridor.
But only 4 of us.
Well, whoever's at the table, whoever's at the space at the table.
So it probably would have been Githrak, Cassarus. Diogo probably would have been trying to pull on Etorus's clothes to get him to stop staring at space.
Yeah. And so it goes, and whoever's not at the table, they've gone.
Just disappeared. Like,
Just
Yeah.
it is like,
they're gone. So it's just a corridor, right?
Yep, it's just a work stone corridor, and it leads off.
Okay.
I'll be in the bar with a tourist and
Yeah.
Jago.
Yep. So you got Jago, you got Rusta, and a Taurus just sitting there. The rest of the party's
Sturdy, you're
gone.
coming with us.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
Right, you walk. And as
I
you
want
walk,
to signal for the barkeep to come around and be like, what's that? And point to the glowing thing.
what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Like that. And then do like a circle like that. And
And he's pointing at whatever the weapon is that's glowing.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, mate, to be honest.
I just want to look at Giogu and
Yeah, having a drink.
Dude, I can't see what you can see. What come and sit down. Come and sit down. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, the rest of you guys have gone now, guys, okay? So
Yeah, so we'll turn around and be like, wait,
Oh.
where did the boys go?
Uh-oh.
Spooky go.
Standing there in
Halloween.
stunned mullet.
Okay. Let's go meet this rat, hey?
okay, you walk down this thing. And as you walk down this, it's not like a sewer because there's no water at the bottom, but as you're walking down, you can see there's offshoots of tunnels. So you kind of walk down the front, and there's an offshoot of tunnel left and right, and you can see it leads further into different paths. At the foot of these offshoots, there's rubbish and refuge and stuff like that, and mixed in with all this refuge and rubbish, there's bones and skulls and all that sort of things. And you go down, and as you go down, you can hear the whisper of something talking, or the whisper or the rolls of something clattering across the floor, and it opens up into this dingy looking thing that only has a couple of tables there. And as you walk past the last opening, you can hear the rustling of clothing as something stands up. And it's a figure that's head kind of stays up, but the shoulders rise up. As you can see this elongated maw of a rat, but attached to this massive ogreous body as it just rises in this entrance.
Oh, the rat. Now I get it.
I'm not the rat.
Sorry, no offense, man.
He's in there. And you can see as he points, it's this just long, jagged finger nail like pointing out. And as you walk into the area, you can see there's a mixture of people here. Just an amalgamation of people. There's humans, there's some dwarves, there's some other people. But right in the center, you can see a rat person.
Rat person. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this rat person, and I've heard there's something awfully important about you. I've just come to offer this brandy with a proposition.
What is it?
Would you like to help us take over the docks? Take it from someone else of importance that
You're talking about
conflict.
You're talking about JT. Now, why would I go against another person that we have this uneasy alliance with?
Well, he's
Let's call it a business opportunity.
yes. You'll get more area under your control. Not just the docks, but everywhere else that he does his business in. And all of his dirty business, his really dirty business, will just kind of either go to you or be gone. It's up to you.
And what is in it for you? You're saying that I should just randomly attack JT? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, we will help you.
But why? Well, like, why would I do this? That's suicide. You crazy gnome.
Well, JT has, I think, pissed off a little bit too many of us.
Who's
And-
us? Who's us?
The people that I'm with, the people that I'm traveling with, and I think it's time to make a stand against him. Really put him in his place.
Right. You don't make much sense, to be honest. So he's annoyed people, and then you thought because he's annoyed you guys, then you come to me, and then I'd automatically attack him? And I don't know you
Well,
from Bar of
You're
Soap?
getting a lot to benefit from this.
What if I
not
lose?
just us.
What if I lose?
We just made a friend with a dragon. I'm not sure if we're able to get it on our side, but if we do, then
You're going to sell me the
JT.
dragon. Is that what you just said? You're going to sell me the dragon.
no,
Right.
not selling the dragon.
So, all Right. So let me understand this. You want me to put my men to attack JT because he's annoyed you in some sort of way. Is that right? I'm getting this? I'm getting this right?
Pretty much. We think that JT has overstayed his welcome because we were there in his quarters, and it kind of sounds like he wants to push his reach out.
Give me a deception roll, man.
17 plus, what would it be plusing? Plus one, 18.
Wow. Okay. All right. And you've got proof. You got proof of this this pushing out of his.
I do.
Show me the proof.
But
I'm just gonna jump in. What can you tell me? What's your ambitions? Do you want to grow your business? Like,
I'm the biggest crime boss in the slums. Like, why would I grow it any longer than what it needs to be?
well, you're not the biggest crime boss in the city, are you?
Well, no. Like, we can't go against everybody and grow. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a rat.
I mean, I've heard of it in other cities. There's been
just
crime
one.
boss.
Just one. All right, give me a persuasion, mate. I'm rolling bollocks.
Good, because I didn't roll particularly great. That's 14.
14. And you can see that he looks wistfully off and into the corners. And you go, right, okay, here we go. Tonight, we have a poker match that us lords will have. You come in, you buy in, and if I win or you win, I will help you overthrow JT, and then we might as well overthrow the Royal at the same time. But it'll be tonight at the poker match. So who can play
Where is this
poker?
poker match?
You think I'm gonna give you the information before you? No one needs pissed you off. So, and you can see that he goes like from laughing to like dead face. Right. So, tonight, us lords will be playing a poker match. Me, JT, and the Royals. We are allowed to bring 5 people with us to this. They will bring their 5 people. And so, you have to choose who you're going to bring. There's 3 of you, I think. That'll be enough. And I'll bring another 2 of my guys, and that's our 5. I'll send one of my men to give you where the place is.
Okay.
do you have some attire that we could wear
You got,
that would obscure us?
you got clothes on. Like,
Any headdress that you have that would symbolize we're part of your crew?
huh?
He knows our faces.
Not my problem. It's your problem, not mine.
All right.
So,
Well, I just think that if we
Well, you've
turn
got-
up with you,
you got a couple of hours to work out
Yeah.
your disguises, haven't you? I can't give you every fucking thing, can I?
okay.
Yeah. We appreciate your kindness.
And so what? Like, just let me ask you a question. Though. I'm just confused. What has JT done to piss you off?
It's about the threats of what he could do and the people we could lose.
So look.
The people we have lost.
Look. I just said that I will back you in what you want, but I can't back you if you don't give me any information. What is the reason for you to attack
That's-
JT?
Our two friends that are in the bar that aren't with us at the moment, lives depend on everything.
And why would their lives depend on it?
Due to money that is owed to another party that we have taken on work from.
And who is this other party? You're not answering my question. You're very going around in circles, and I do not appreciate this banded conversation that I'm having. You either give me straight answers, or you're gonna leave, and I don't give you my men.
Sol, you're not a part of the church. You're not a part of the church anymore. It doesn't matter. We also found a hag that JT was communicating with and possibly trying to gain a little bit of the magic to grow his business and
The island hag?
everything. Yes, the island hag.
She's been around for a few years.
And
It's not old news. It's not old news about people use her. She's a hag. She has some ailments and she can do some stuff. You just have to pay her in certain things.
yeah, we dealt with her, one might say,
Okay.
if that proves our worth
Not really.
in
No.
what our abilities are.
Look. I'm gonna be on the level with you, okay? You are not giving me any information about helping for me to help back you. You've gone and said, oh, I've killed a hag. Cool. I've upset JT. Somebody owes somebody money, but you haven't given me any concrete. You just said there's people in the bar?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you can hear him whisper and something, and you can see this something move out of the shadow, and it's this 8-foot hunched rat, massive long tail, and it just stomps down the corridor. And you can hear Diego, the Taurus, and Rasta. You can hear the door slide open.
When the door's sliding open, I want to be climbing across the bar, stealthily trying to get to this shiny thing. that I
Not
can
a
see
fucking
over the
chance in the fucking world. There's no stealthily fucking clambering. It is literally a bar with 2 planks of wood and a guy standing in front of it.
Not going to stop me from climbing over it.
Yeah. All right. You're gonna stab it. You're gonna go for the thing.
Whatever the shiny thing is, yeah.
All right. Awesome. He's gonna hit you, and he's gonna get 2 attacks on you. So that's a 28, and that's a 27 as he pulls his cudgel out, and he beats you across the head with his fucking cudgel. That is a 8 points of damage.
Am I going to die again?
Well, it's like you're trying to take somebody's magical items. I don't understand what you're doing. Like
I
magic.
don't know why he can see them, so
Yeah.
he's curious. He's just a curious cat.
So you just did
Curiosity
8.
killed the cat,
I
Stan.
just hit 8 damage on the first one, and that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. As you, yeah. So he's pulled his cudgel out, and his cudgel stands about say big, and that's the shiny thing. And as you're clambering over the bar to get it, there is no stealth movement in this, because it's literally a bar, and he's looking at you doing this thing. And he pulls his cudgel out, he hits you twice, and you kind of rock back. What are you doing?
I'm just going to sit back in my chair and just like be stunned about what just happened.
Well, he just beat you in the face with a fucking...
But I'm assuming my concentration's broken now.
Pardon?
I'm assuming my concentration's
No,
broken
well,
now.
give me 2 rolls, mate. Give me 2 rolls.
What am I rolling for?
Give me
Roll a d20.
roll d20 with a constitution.
D20.
Or if you're doing it in thing, just roll a constitution save.
Yeah, this is not good. Constitution's a 6.
It's a 6, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the spell breaks, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
well, I
rolled a
no
6, guys.
longer have detect magic. So
Yeah.
that's gone. So the shiny things are gone now. I'm
Shiny
like,
things
what?
are gone.
You're
Yep.
beaten with a stick, and your shiny stick is now
And now
gone.
your shiny's been taken away.
The door, in the corridor, the door opens, and you can see that it's just stuck ajar, and you can see this dark fucking darkness leading into somewhere else.
Any money that's where those guys are. Should we
That's definitely the table that they walked over to. Come on, a Taurus, and as I'm picking him up and dragging him over, I'll be like, fucking oath, mate. Like, what happened whilst you were undone? And then
Did you not see the shiny things?
No, I did not. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on him whilst I'm pulling on his finger.
So, okay, and you can see as the door opens,
the wrong
as
thing.
as you walk past the door, you can see this breathing creature looking down at you, and he's like,
I like go up to his shin.
and he just points down the way.
looks like we can go
Nine
in.
points of healing, a Taurus.
Thank you.
Why did you start fights in the den of a fucking crime lord? Like, it's a
Because
fucking-
last time we didn't start fights, you picked on us for it. So now it's fucking all for all.
Well, fucking yeah. Well, that's fair.
Do you
Right.
really think a Taurus is of sane mind right now?
Had a sleep. He's fine.
That
Okay.
implies that he was
Yeah.
of sound mind to begin with.
Before.
Well, the whole point of this resurrection, the whole point was the resurrection was to make you sane
was
mind, but it's all right. So you walk down and you can see that your group is down at this corridor as this thing's thumping behind you. So I have to try and get his fucking accent, his squeaky voice again. So you give me nothing. You just said, oh, this person's upset this person's upset this one. But you give me nothing. You've just gone around in circles. It's a conversation that just has no end at the moment. So you have to give me proof. I can't turn around and do anything if you do not give me a reason to help you. I could charge you to do it, but it's not going to be a cost that you're going to like.
So he's saying that while Giogu
Yeah.
and the Taurus and stuff are
Yeah.
coming in, see Giogu come in and Giogu,
This place is so cool.
yeah,
Just saying.
Thanks.
yeah. We may need some of your guidance to help us through our little communication problem at the moment. And that's not your fault. Mr. Rat, is it? Or
It's the rat.
The rat.
The.
it's our fault. So would you mind letting our friends help us come to an understanding?
Look, if that person, the next person he brings in, is going to give me answers of why I should send you, because it's not a simple thing you're asking. If I attack him outright to gain his lands and I lose, that's me. I'm done. That's the end of it. If I gain his things, then I have to try and turn his followers. And then I have to try and hold the docks off other people. It's not a thing. It's not a simple thing. You've given me these little banded answers, little banded questions that have come back and forth. Like, you haven't given me any information. You've just help me.
Yes.
Yes.
Rat. Did you tell the Rat King? What's his name? The Rat?
The rat.
The rat.
The
Rat.
The rat.
The Rat.
yeah.
About how JT is smuggling people from the town.
No, I forgot.
JT's smuggling the people. Now, where have you heard the smuggling of people?
Well, we came across the missing posters,
Okay.
which then led us to an island, which we thought was occupied by a really lovely lady. However, not a lady, definitely a hag.
And you got proof that JT's smuggling the people. And how have
We
you
have
got? And what's this
notes that
proof?
have been passed from JT that ended up at the hag.
Right.
And I'm assuming one of us still has that note. I don't remember who had it though.
Yeah,
So
Norak's got it.
The only note that there was a note from JT to the hag saying, we have made cover-out tracks, basically.
Yep.
It's a Captain Picard on it too.
Captain Picard, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, all right. And how did you find this note? How did you find out on this note?
Well, there's been a lot of fuckery in the last couple of days, and for some reason, he wants me dead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just kind of happened.
We found the note
honest?
on one of JT's men who had been we ate some of his arm soup.
It
yeah.
was haggy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah,
It was
okay.
gross.
Yeah, okay.
We were tricked, and then we had to get our way out of it.
Right.
This
And-
all
and-
seems to be majorly connected.
And who are you?
Nobody. That's
Nobody.
the problem.
Right. So JT doesn't smuggle people.
Apparently, he does now.
No. I've got.
If I remember rightly, if you look into the Lucky Jade boat and maybe check out what its cargo was.
That's
Yes.
what it was. The Lucky
I-
Jade.
I distinctly remember hearing screaming and
Women.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
terrified women on this boat, but when we did a little bit of digging later on of that, there was only meant to be pelts and hunting supplies on this boat.
And who is the boat belonging to?
And Picard.
A Picard. He's the captain, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who owns the boat?
JT.
It was manned by JT's men. He's Ogre. Ogre? What's Norak?
Gladiator.
He's no
Goliath.
Goliath. Yeah.
Ogre.
Right.
I'm jumping campaigns. Sorry.
They're all mixed together.
Okay.
I'm deceiving, by the way, because we have no fucking idea on who owns the boat. Well, I'm just trying to convince this dude that it's all JT and that JT's bad.
That's good.
Right.
Please stand behind me, boys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well.
Bad for the city. He's bad for the town.
Oh, look. No, I'm not saying he's great, but I think yeah. JT doesn't own that boat.
Please don't tell me that you do.
I want to step forward and be like, well, maybe you should tell us because then we can help you find out who really owns it. And then we can get rid of JT. Like,
Yeah, but
kind of get rid of JT.
look, I'm giving you information. You giving me nothing. You just turned around and said, "Oh, JT this, Captain Picard this." Actually, look, we'll roll for it. I will give you a chance to just get information with no chase up or no anything, and I will not charge you for this. Okay? So I've got dice here. 3d6. So I'm gonna roll this. If one of you roll it as well and you beat me, I'll just give you the information for free.
Who's been rolling the best?
Do you want me to do rollies?
Whatever you wanna do.
I've become the person.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Rollies.
Do I need to fill my drink up before this? Is
Fine.
this if we all lose?
It's all D6s, so it's
Three.
just continuous.
3d6. 3d6. Roll 3d6.
Three, 3, and a 2.
3, 3, and a 2. I rolled a 4, a 3, and a 2. Right. So, what I'll do is you give me information that I asked for, and then we'll roll again, and then we'll go this way because it's just easier. Okay. So,
Do this.
who is he? And the rat points to Diego. 'Cause
Diogo?
you've got an awful look of somebody that doesn't hang around with these type of people. Because you're kind of well dressed. With nice little boots on, a nice little bag. That look to you.
Who is Mr. Rat saying this to? Is it just all of
Diego.
us?
Diego.
No,
Yeah, he's talking to me.
asking
Yeah.
who Diego is.
Yeah. I will, like, half bow and say, apologies. I am Diogo Gisamora, and I was a traveler and healer.
I've heard of you. Okay. Next lot. 3d6. Who wants to roll?
You want me to roll or somebody else?
You can do whatever the fuck you wants to roll, man.
I'll roll.
Do it. 3d6. Had too much alcohol. I can't even say my own name.
There you go.
All up, I got 3, 4, 2.
3, 4, 2. Add it all up together, man.
What you rolled last time, Sebs?
Well,
9.
9. I rolled 11. Right.
Of course you did.
I'm not even cheating this. Right.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just shit rolls.
So, what is your reason against JT? Is it just because he's people smuggling?
Well, I kind of woke up and then I was told that I kind of have to go for JT.
Right.
Well, at the full story is he had him, and I point to Taurus, beat up. He wants me dead for what seems to be no reason at all. I've not had
Okay.
any dealings with him.
But maybe not. Don't
And
give me all the
people smuggling.
information. Don't give me all the information. Let's. I'm enjoying this. Let's roll this again. Okay. Who else is rolling?
I'll go.
So.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Casris.
go, Casris. Yep.
Okay. That's 13.
13. He rolls an 11.
Oh,
So ask a question.
What was the information I was trying to get?
Each
Don't
run-
say, don't say who was owner of the boat. Don't
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah. No. What is it that you would stand to gain most if JT disappeared from the scene?
What I gain most? If I can hold the docks, it's the in and out of the city. We generally go the roadway, and it's a little bit longer. So if we can get rid of JT, which is
So
great.
are you having to pay some kind of a cut every time you bring something in through the docks, or
No, we have to cut. We have to cut the royals in. But if I had the docks, I wouldn't have maybe not cut the royals in, or maybe I got more of a thing. So I'm down to gain stuff, but you have to give me a reason why I would throw men at a war that will take the city. You don't realize it's not just me rolling into JT's place. It's me taking the docks, taking the tanners, taking the linens.
Question.
It'll be a war.
Is this the rat a human or an animal?
No, rat. He is literally a rat. He's a human rat. A humanoid rat.
Big rat speaks like human.
yeah.
Okay. I thought you were asked a different question, but hey. Oh God.
Go, Fletch.
Okay. 6. 6
That's 12.
and 4.
Ask the
Wow.
question, Fletch.
16. That's the question, man. I rolled a 13.
Who owns the boat?
No, don't.
Don't ask that.
Don't ask that.
You don't want to know? Why don't you want to know that?
Because we were already deceiving him to try and like.
True. Yeah, that's true. I want to know now, actually. I want to know why he needs to cut in the royals if it's JT that controls the docks. That doesn't,
Is that your
doesn't make any
question?
sense to me.
Is that your question?
No. I'm not asking the question. Fletch
Okay.
is. This is
We're
just Soul
spitballing
speaking.
over here.
Soul is
We're
confused.
What's your biggest trade?
My biggest trade.
What earns you money?
Poisons. Potions. Whatever I can get my little hands on. Magic. Souls.
Getting unsatisfied with these answers, I want to start pacing back and forward behind a group.
Wait, did I just hear souls?
Yeah, that's what I just heard too. Fucking hell.
Like,
Is that a second question?
no, that's just.
Holy shit.
Somebody roll.
It's Rust's turn.
Okay.
I want to pace impatiently back and forward.
Oh, I got 8.
8. He rolled a 9.
Oh,
Where would I find the dragon?
With the dragon that is living in the Underdark. She's very lovely.
Oh, stop talking.
Right.
I can't believe you told him about the dragon.
Good thing the Underdark is very big.
Yeah, very true.
All right. Who's rolling?
I think it's either a Taurus or I.
A Taurus?
Stan and I.
Are you rolling or you not? Are you pacing?
I want to sit down and roll, but as I'm rolling, just subconsciously cast Animal Friendship.
Doesn't work.
Animal
He's not an
friendship.
animal. He's a
Well, then-
humanoid.
Yeah, it's human.
Calm person then. But if whichever one will fucking work.
So let me just point out, okay? So stop now. I'm going to give you advice.
Okay, yeah.
Right? He just turned around and said that he deals in magical items, potions, and all this sort of stuff. To do a magical spell, you have somatic, material components. So you'd
Hold on,
have
let
to
me check.
say something to do it. If
Okay,
you
yeah,
get
thematic. I'm not going to do that.
just hang. All right. Just watch yourself because you will get fucking killed again.
Yeah, I'll get killed again.
There's no coming back. There's no
Don't
coming
worry,
back.
low on hit points.
There's no coming back off this
Yeah.
one. Okay.
I'm going to sit down and make a concerted effort to stare him deep in the eyes as I roll.
Okay. Roll.
Of course, it's going to roll like shit.
Did you just roll? Oh,
10 all up.
10.
Yep.
You rolled an 8.
what question do you want to Taurus?
Ask about
What,
souls.
what aren't you telling us that could help us take down JT?
Oh.
Strung a note.
The boat is owned by the church. And that's where we will leave the game tonight. Thank you for listening to Australis. And please, if you feel like, please pass the game on to all the other people. I just want as many people in here to give us the umph that we will like. Anybody got anything to plug, guys? No? No.
Not at the
Soul's
moment, no.
just in shock right now. Just trying to think.
Awesome. Thank you very much for listening, you beautiful people. Thank you very much, and just good night, I think. Good night.
I wish
Yeah.
I could say I'm surprised.
No.